street right now, coming down the street. If you watch championship third base coaches, first of all, write this one down. Practice is for the coach, and the game is for the players. Practice is for the coach. That's your time to shine. Your house in practice. And the game is for the players. Now, I'm at third base. My player's in the batter's box. She swings at a pitch that's just bounced in the dirt. She knows she swung at a pitch in the dirt. She already knows it. She doesn't need me at third base to go, what the heck? You see where that ball was? Come on! You're better than that! Why does she need that? This is what she needs. Don't worry about it. Let's get the next one. Come on, you can do it. Let's focus. All right? Turn the page. You got the next one. If you want to yell at her behind the dugout afterwards. But while she's in the batter's box during that game, because girls are emotional, don't put fuel on. She already feels terrible for swinging at the ball in the dirt. Your job now as a master psychologist in the third base box is to give her some confidence. Let's go. You can do it. Positive, good body language. Not negative body language, not being negative, not rolling your eyes up in the sky, not throwing your hands up, but come on, let's go. Affirmative head shake and a clap. Let's go. Next pitch. Let's get focused up there and tell them what you want them to do next. Otherwise, they're going to dread looking down the third base box at you. And it's going to be, and that could be a good player who just can't seem to put it together in a game because she fears her coach's reaction, because she's playing for you. Girls play for their coaches. So that's another thing. And dads too. That's good information for dads who are going to games to watch their daughters play. When you're pacing, I can tell when I get to a game, when I come to a tournament, I can tell whose daughter is hot and whose daughter is not. This is by the parents' body language sitting on the sides. The parents that are all uptight and upset, the daughters are like 0 for 3 today. The parents are like, hey, hey, what's going on? His daughter's 3 for 3. 2 doubles and a home run. I'm telling you, I can tell who's losing, I can tell who's winning. All right? So you got to be positive. Fake it if you're really pissed, fake it. Because she needs to see positive feedback. Teaches the player. Learning modalities. Every single player learns differently. We're all wired differently. Here are the 3 major learning modalities. Audio. We learn by hearing. That means you can talk me to death. If you just talk, I can get it. Visual. That means you have to be able to demonstrate. They need to see video. They need to see somebody who does it right. They need you to be able to show them, or if you can't demonstrate, at least be able to get into the position that you want them to get into so they can actually see what it looks like. They're visual. And then you have people who have a kinetic modality, and they need to feel it. That's why we have drills. I always teach in all 3. I say it, I show them, and then I give them a drill so they can feel it. I cover all 3. Once you spend enough time with an athlete, you'll learn what modality they are. And you'll begin to teach more within how they learn. Some players will never get it because you're talking them to death and they're not audio. They're visual and you keep talking. And they're like, it's Chinese to them. And they don't learn that way. So we need to cover all 3 if we're not sure. And if you really know what a player's modality is, then you teach to the player within their modality, within their learning modality. But I think for the most part, most people are visual and kinetic. They learn by seeing and they learn by the drills. Most young softball players don't watch baseball on TV and don't watch softball on TV. They can care less. They have no idea who Jessica Mendoza is. They have no idea. So And that's one of the reasons why a lot of young hitters now struggle, because they're not seeing enough, they're not seeing the game played and done right. When we were younger, we watched. We watched, we emulated. I had Keith Hernandez, I had Darryl Strawberry, I had those players down pat. I could emulate them, Down Mattingly, Ricky Henderson. I could do any batting stance because I watched the game. They don't watch the game, they can care less. So they're not getting the visual reinforcement that we got when we grew up watching. So, you know, you got to really get them to see some good swings any way you can. And then the drills have to be, you have to really closely monitor what they're doing on the drills to make sure that they're feeling it. Especially 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Those are the best ages, 9 to 14. Best ages and most crucial ages. Those ages right there. So let's identify the learning modalities of our players so that we can get them to, so we can get through to them. So they can understand what kind of changes they have to make. Teaching backwards. Teaching backwards, and I'm going to end on this. Hold this. Thank you. I'm starting to learn, I'm starting to realize that sometimes, because players are different, we talked about how players are wired differently. Instead of me giving a player what I want them to do, or talking to them about the process, if I can just jump right to the result that I want, they'll figure out the process on their own. Give them the result you want, give them an assignment. If they get the assignment done, it's going to be because they did everything right. But they don't need to know all the technical stuff that you watched on Mike Andrea's video, because they don't care about that. They just want to play softball. You understand? So we need to know the information and learn how to apply it so that our players are having some success in the actual game. That's like studying and you go to the test to take a test and you fail. Every time you study for the whole 3 weeks, you know all the material, flashcards, I got it, you get on the test and you fail every time. That's what's happening. Kids are working real hard, but they can't get it done. So with those mental tools, with some of those things that we need to begin to implement into our teaching strategy, I think we can get our players to bring it up to here now, to go from here to here. I'm going to turn everything back over to Coach Savage. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.